get back out there on the field?
Yeah, it was nice. It was been looking forward to it for a while now, so it was nice to get back into the swing of things.
Gorda just keeps coming up big. You guys had a nice little bit of chemistry there at the end. Talk about the way that came in.
I would have scored that if he set him up. If he set me up like that. I'm joking. No, he's unbelievable heading at the ball. So every time I'm there, as soon as he's on the field, I always know he's going to be. A few times last year it was the same thing. So if you find his head, you know that 9 times out of 10 it's going to go in the back of the net because he has the accuracy where he can loop over goalkeepers or he can hit on the ground. So it's very difficult for a goalkeeper because you don't know what he's going to do. So. But he has that in the locker, and thankfully he came up big today.
You made an impact immediately, and maybe we shouldn't be surprised by this, but you've been out for 7 weeks, and you went out there and immediately lifted this team.
But I don't think I'm not a player that eases into things. I think you probably know that. As soon as I'm ready, I want to jump right in and try and help the team as much as I can. So, and obviously I did that tonight, and I'm delighted with the lads' performance. Even though it wasn't pretty at times, but I think when you're going through kind of a little bit of a rough patch like we are at the moment, I think the most important thing is winning games.
Well, even before you got out there, this was probably the crispest play they've had moving the ball. Also.
Yeah, we were moving it well, but without really doing anything, without correcting anything. But we moved it well. We're definitely the better team. There's no question. And thankfully the 3 substitutes that came on, we connected well. Nacho came on. I thought he was. For the 10 minutes that he looked a little bit lively, passed it to me and set Gordo up and he scored. So all around good evening. It's up to us now as a group of players now, to get confidence from this game and move forward and continue to progress and get more results.
How did the groin feel while you were out there, and with the quick turnaround, you think you'll be ready for Wednesday?
Yeah, of course.
How did you feel personally?
Sorry?
How did you feel personally?
Yeah, I felt fine. Listen, like when you're out for that length of time, it's going to take you time to get back in, no matter how much training you do. I've been in the gym doing a bit of running, but I only really started Tuesday with the team. It's only been 3 days, so it'll take me a while to really get back into the swing of things. But I'm quite clever in how to use my runs and how to save myself, which I did tonight. And times when I need to go, I'll go. But of course, the more training I do, the more games I play, and naturally, the more fit you're going to get.
Was it fit when you're making that run against speed? You're fit when you made that run against speed.
Yeah, well, as I said, you forget sometimes. No, I mean, of course, you want to test yourself and try and do the best you can for the team. And certainly, if anything was going to test my injury today, was certainly that run, and it was fine after that. So I was lucky.
Kind of an unfortunate end for Oscar, to come out and have his first start. And
am I not the only one thinking the same thing? No?
Yeah.
Very, very strange. He took a yellow card out, put it in his pocket.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think the referee, I hate even saying this, but I think he was poor on it. He made some strange decisions. And if he's got an assessor upstairs looking at that, I'm sure he'd look at him. I think maybe he's probably hadn't his best game. We all at times don't play well, but some fairly easy decisions to make that he wasn't calling, which I found very, very strange. And Oscar, poor kid, as a second start, he had a great game. The referee is standing right beside him. You can clearly see that it's a yellow card. And it's not from behind, from the side, I think. And plus, the guy sort of came in just in front of him, so it's not like he kind of went out to do him. So it definitely wasn't a red card. So I think whoever decides and makes the decisions to rescind it, if they don't rescind it, it's an absolute embarrassment, because there's no way that kid deserved to get sent off tonight, regardless whether it's a second game or 500 game. He didn't deserve to get sent off.
It's a nice game for you guys.
It's a great game. He did very, very well, and it was ruined by a erratic decision. It actually wasn't erratic because he had a few seconds because he took the yellow card out.
Yeah.
So he was thinking that was a yellow card, and all of a sudden he changed it because someone 50 yards away decided that was a red card. Surely if the referee is standing 5 yards away from the play, he's in a better position than the fourth official or the linesman, whoever made the decision. I'm presuming it was probably the fourth official where he was, because I don't think the linesman was on this side, correct?
He was down the other end.
So it must be the fourth official. If he can honestly see that from where he is and the ref can't see it from 5 yards, something needs to be done about that because it's a very, very bad decision.
He's an official you've had words with before. I mean, he was the official for that last regular season game here against Seattle, and that was a game that was really physical and really chippy.
See, I wouldn't even know that because as soon as I finish a game, I forget about it. I don't hold grudges about anyone, but if you ask me questions about how I'm feeling at this time and honest opinion, I'll forget about this referee in a month. Well, actually, I'll forget as soon as I leave the dressing room. I'll forget about it. But if I have him again, I won't even think about this. What he did to Oscar, but it's fresh now. And you ask my opinion, so I'm giving my honest opinion because I was right behind Oscar and I seen it, and the ref was right there as well. So someone needs to look at him and give the lad a break. He had a great game tonight and he didn't deserve to get sent off. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Cam.
Podcast got a little while this week.
Do you guys want stats? Anybody?
No, I don't know. Something we don't want.